If the following images disturb you, they should. We live in a society governed by both moral and legal codes, laws, and regulations. So when our babies, our children, our future are depicted in a context we're not familiar with, it becomes uncomfortable. Kids driving, smoking, drinking, carrying guns. The thoughts are absurd, but it happens every day. Now, if the parents of these children were caught, they'd be immediately arrested. Why? Well, because we live in a society governed by laws and codes, both legally and morally, that must be followed. The signs are everywhere: no smoking, weak hard, 18 to party, 21 to drink. We have statutes that state the legal limits for almost anything you can think of. To get a driver's license, you have to be 18, 16 to get a permit to drive, and then you're required by law to pass a written and on-the-road exam. You must learn the laws and then practice driving before you're ever allowed on the open road. It's about being responsible. I mean, in most states, 18 is the age when a minor is legally considered an adult. I mean, even amusement parks have height, weight, and health restrictions. Most movie theaters will not allow teens under a certain age to watch an R-rated film without their parents present. To sell real estate, operate a business, cut hair, or even do nails all require a license. So why then, when it comes to the most precious thing in life we can hold, a life, why is there no set age limitations to raise and bear a child? How come two people of any age or mental capacity, no matter how young, can decide to conceive a life? How can you legally be a guardian of anyone else's life when you're not even a guardian of your own? What if? What if it were illegal to have a child before 18 without a license? What if you had to have a license to be a parent? Because apparently something is wrong. Every day innocent babies are born to mothers that are 14, 13, 12, even 10 and 11 years old. I mean, literally babies having babies. What does a 12-year-old know about raising a child? I mean, and what would happen if after that young 12-year-old had that baby, she was put to a test, a required exam to test her parenting skills? What if she couldn't leave the hospital with her baby until she passed? What if she had to take parenting classes before even giving birth, or the baby would be adopted? How would that change our world? I mean, don't get me wrong, they say mothering is natural, and there are hundreds of books on the subject. But then we hear about cases of mothers leaving their children in cars in the heat, leaving infants home alone while they work, driving them around like toys unbuckled with no safety seats. Why are the kids coming to the hospital beaten, abused, and malnourished? Most kids aren't even responsible enough to take care of a pet, let alone another life. This is an issue we must address. Teenage pregnancy is on the rise, and with AIDS, HIV, and the STD infection rates steady rising, a baby is not the worst thing a young person can get. One night of heaven can easily turn into one lifetime of hell. We must talk to, educate, and enlighten our children, because ultimately, they are the future. What if you had to have a license to be a parent? Would you pass?